everybody, it's Jean here. Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for you. All is well in this part of the world. We are at our son's house and my daughter-in-laws, with their 3 little grandchildren. After our a bit of a disaster, I'm going to be going over to our house, what's left of it now, and I'll try to explain maybe the little that we know at this point. I'm filming this on Tuesday, what would be September, excuse me, I'm going to put my sunglasses on, September the, I'll start track of time, the 7th. Again, as I said, I'm at our son's house, who they have kindly, are kindly looking after us. And I tell you, we are very comfortable and are counting our blessings, because we do realize that people have been displaced. And hey, Bear. Say hello to the camera. Aw, Miss Bear. From this disaster here on the East Coast. And we've had a tremendous support system. Tremendous. With our family and with the congregation here. Somebody did ask how are people in the congregation faring. About 20 of our brothers and sisters got water in their basements, or a little bit in their homes, but not as bad as us. Our home it's not destroyed, I have to say that. It's not destroyed. It's in pretty bad shape as far as renovating it, raising it, knocking it down, moving it. I believe what is on the cards now will be to raise the home. Oh, what's up, Max? Oh, I'm Maxwell. It's Bear. What's up, Bear? What's up, Bear? Oh, are you crying? Oh. I just got to our house from where we were. You must. The battery clicked off over at our son's house, and no one is here except Ian. It's funny to see no workers or anything the last few days it's been. Oh, let me turn around. There's Ian. Hello.
Pen from Dominic and Sarah, the best dad ever.
Oh,
when they got married.
Yeah. You were their best man.
Yep.
You were Dominic's best man. He gave you a
watch.
My
watch's box. There's only 2 watches in there now.
Where'd they all go?
I wear them all the time.
Yeah, you got.
And stuff.
Where's your best dad
King
ever?
James Divine Name Bible,
Yeah.
where they put God's name back in there.
Yeah, they did.
7,000 times.
The book that we're studying. And the pen thing.
Yeah.
Just show it.
Best dad ever. Here we are.
Yeah.
Most wonderful pen in there.
It's lovely. Yeah, you're the best dad.
Oh, I don't know.
You are.
I'm very trying.
Stand up straight.
I'm trying.
Where are you going now?
Back home.
Okay.
Drive.
Okay. Back home.
New home.
New home. Earlier I said Charter Road. I'm like, oops. Maxwell said that's the wrong house, Mom. That's 2 houses ago. Oh, how you doing, Maxwell?
Good.
Are you? Good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this mirror.
Yep.
Elliot taped my mirror to the
vanity mirror.
The vanity.
Hey Mom, look in the trailers. See what I have.
Ah! Look, Maxwell. We got his bed. Oh, that's super. Oh, it's super. That's lovely. Whose idea was it to put the things on so the window wouldn't flap?
Maxwell.
That's a good Maxwell, seriously, because it was flapping in the wind.
It's not flapping at all now. We can talk.
Oh.
Well, it flaps a
little bit, but it was
a little bit, but all you hear is like the clinging of the hangers.
Clacking in the hangers.
You hear the hanger.
And you saved your chess set?
Yeah.
That's from... Where's that from, Maxwell?
This is for Charter Road.
That's from our last...
Of all the things, I saved a mere piece of glass.
That was you had a fan at our other house, at our old house, that had baseball bats as the fan blades, and that is the globe. And you've saved that from the other house. Look at that.
Yep.
Nice to see you smile.
Some people think it's priceless and they'll just smash it.
That's right. It's priceless to you. You got your chess set?
And we're going to try and find the, not the Wise, what are those other ones called?
Wise, Ways, whatever thing.
Oh, the Wemo?
No, not Wemo, those things are horrible.
The Wise?
The Wise.
I've got one Wise here. So we can use that to turn on lights remotely with our phone.
In what house? Okay, at Dom's house. Okay.
See you back there. Come now.
Yeah, is it open? Yeah. Dozens and dozens of people at the home the last almost week. There's no one here, just me. Ian just left with Maxwell. Maxwell's a lot happier. We got his bed, and it's a bit surreal. The peace has been disturbed. Don't know if this place will ever recover. Oh, they did cut that tree down. I'll just come back here. My clothes and Ian's clothes were on lower hanging racks, quite a lot of them, and they got wet on the bottom, and that was the nasty water. Now that was last Wednesday to Thursday, September 1st, September 2nd, and our sons were saying, gather up your clothes and put them in a pile, because they have to be cleaned. Well, Thursday came, Friday clean. I have a lot of clothes, as you know, and the clothes were sitting there, and then the brothers and sisters came and started to bag everything up. Well, as of, when was it? I'm losing track of time. As of Sunday, we were told, because of the Labor Day holiday in this country, in America, that the dry cleaners couldn't pick them up till today. And I'm thinking, my clothes are going to go mildewed or moldy. All my lovely clothes. So 2 days ago, that was on Sunday, 2 days ago, there was quite a few bags, I don't know, more than a dozen black construction trash bags full of clothing. Ian put the APB out. Please get some, all of our brothers and sisters, and we can get help tidying up and cleaning up, washing our clothes. So sure enough, I got my first lot back. Most of them will go, we're asking people to hold on to them in their storage if they can. But I was thinking, oh no, and plus there were so many, I didn't want, in the mess of it all, and I know they're professionals, but I didn't want the cleaners to lose any. So I'd rather my friends have our clothes. So it's pretty much as I was showing you the other day. Oh, except there. That's, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my word. This is the oak tree. Whew. The size of that thing. Wow. Look at the size of that thing. My goodness. Oh boy. Oh, something did get smashed. I wonder what that is. Don't know what that is. Oh, this is where it was all cleared out, real nice and lovely. But they did a good job. Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that really went into the... Look at that. Look at that. So you can see it was sort of a swathe of wind that came through here, right through there. You see the bright sky up there? That's where so many of the trees were just sliced off. The power that ripped this tree Look at the size of this tree in our backyard. Look at the size of the root ball. It's a good 10 foot across. Just picked up out of the ground. And now that one's real, there's quite a few like that one just hanging up. But they're away from the home and away from people. But isn't that funny? The little pig house and our barn stayed intact. It just came right through here, whoop, right through there. Wow. Wow. This is where I was reclaiming to walk so Maxwell could have his quad. Oh, Maxwell's quad. As I was saying to you, he got the zero turn lawnmower out, but his quad was up in the mountains. I think pardon me if I'm repeating myself. Yeah, the quad was up in the mountains, so that was safe. Oh, yeah, oh well, never mind. All of our work getting the trail, and it's completely covered down there. Now, I don't know why that is, because the tornado didn't come through that part, but that's just fallen, probably just in the high winds. High winds. Again, I have to look down. Here I am walking through my woods. What a mess. Now, as far as the home goes, I do believe that the plan is to raise the house. Obviously, we're not going to be living here for months now. We are safely ensconced at our son's home. Large home, as I said. And as of this morning, they were putting the flooring down in what will be like a downstairs apartment, completely separate from the rest of the house. And the house is very, very large. So, oh, bless them. Maxwell has as you can see, slightly happier, although he didn't want to go in the house. He, in fact, yesterday said, I want to move to New Jersey. I'm like, New Jersey's worse. What are you talking about? His two brothers live in New Jersey, not too far. We're right on the borders of New Jersey, not too far away. But he is traumatized, obviously. Yeah, so what was I saying? Again, please excuse me, I'm a little bit, what was I saying? Oh yeah. About raising the house. We haven't yet spoken to our insurance company because they're inundated. If this call is about Hurricane Ida, our operators are busy. I'm like, oh, okay. So each day that goes by is another day that we don't have a representative come out to assess our situation. Although our son is working, who's a public adjuster. Oh, that poor boy. Niles, our son Niles, and our son Jordan are in the insurance, and our son Jean-Pierre. They have been working, well, 18-hour days since last Wednesday. Oh, they look so tired. They're exhausted. So our son Jordan, he had gotten in touch with our son's, who owns the home insurance, and he was saying that the house is salvageable because it was renovated just 5 years ago to the standard, a nice standard that we lived in. It was quite lovely. Well, you know our house, it's nice. So Dominic, I believe I'm repeating myself, Dominic had it in place to have the house raised, but again, it was prohibitively expensive. Hopefully now that we have some insurance, whatever, blah blah. They're called Wolf house raisers. Look them up, WOLF, Wolf House Home Raisers. And they've done so many of the homes down in New Jersey. And Jordan, as a insurance guy, he has not personally but overseen the process of actually raising a home. When Superstorm Sandy came through New Jersey, so many of the homes there were raised. It's a huge process, but almost an easy process. It's not, but do you know what I mean? These experts know what they do. They come in with huge metal beams, I-beams, and then inch by inch by inch they put cribbing, which are huge, great big pieces of square wood, and on the pillars that they just raise it centimeter by centimeter with these huge, great big jacks all the way around the house, and then they inch by inch put these cribbing pieces in until the house is sitting on those cribbing pieces, those piers all along the home. So the house is up 8 foot in the air, sitting there. Look it up. I don't love the look, but I'm grateful for anything. And then what happens is then a crew come, they just raise the house and then they leave, leaving all of their things in place, and then the crews come and the masons and the foundation people come and build the foundation up to the bottom of the house, supporting it. And then the wolf movers come and pull their little things out, pull their sticks out and take their wood away, and your home is up in the air, and then it's finished. I believe we would have sort of like a covered porch decking up there. It's going to be high, but it's not. It's going to be as high as our neighbor's house. It's funny that because we're in a gully, it won't look like this sore thumb sticking up in the air. It'll just be as high because our road goes like that. It'll just be as high as our neighbor's home, which over there, and then the horse farm, which is even higher up that way. So I think that's the plan. It's a huge plan, but our boys do huge things. Yeah, so that is the plan. But for now, we're all just catching our breaths. As you just saw Maxwell. He has, oh, that's what I was saying. Again, excuse me. The house that we were staying in, at our son's house, a huge house, massive huge house, and there's a back staircase, sort of staircases. There's a back staircase that goes up to a like a what Don was using as a weight room, like a gym. And so he said, no, he said, they have like 3 living areas, and Maxwell was in one of them. But he says, no, let's put him up there separate from the family. So that's why he's taking his bed over. He's so pleased because we just bought that for him. So he has his bed, and we got his rig out of his room. And it's now, they have a big, huge screened-in porch. It's now sitting on the porch with my Phoenix Rising quilt. My lovely, lovely quilt that someone got. This beautiful quilt's keeping his rig clean and covered and dust free. I said, oh, okay. And he said, well, it's really thick because it has like double batting in it. I said, okay, that's fine. So that's safe. His pedals got wet. His rig is if you don't know, his rig is a driving rig. He drives because Maxwell is autistic and has epilepsy. He will never be able to drive. So the boys and us have made it possible for him to have this rig that he can, it's a driving simulator. It's hooked up to televisions and monitors, and he has these games and has the shifters and clutches and brakes and gas pedals, and the seat moves. It's a real awesome rig that was in the room that got the worst. So it hasn't been hooked up yet. We're not sure if it's ruined. If so, then it is covered. It is covered, hopefully, by insurance. My sewing room is almost intact, except obviously everything is up above. But Ian was just saying he put they have moisture meters, and he had, because I was concerned about my fabric, of course. The moisture reading was at 35%. It had been like 56%. But with the dehumidifiers going, the air conditioning is on, the power is on now. It's been on for 2 days. So the primary importance, they cordoned off my sewing room. So I would be heartbroken. That would be a little bit beyond what I could bear if I lost my sewing room. But I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Yeah, just trying to stay positive and focused and rest. I'm not sleeping too well, neither is Ian. Understandable. There's a big truck going over our bridge. But actually I didn't sleep too well in this house. I don't sleep well. You're getting older, you know, you get up in the night. But we have a very comfortable bed. In fact, Niles came in last night with Allie, his wife, and it was Allie's, before they got married, they've been married for 3 years, it was Allie's bedroom set, their first bedroom set. Real comfortable. They've gotten other bed. Real nice, real comfortable mattress. And oh, I have to tell you, we're in the guest room. It's big, very big, because and they're not minimalists at all, but they have they're not like me. We have 2,400 square foot filled to the brim, going into a guest room and a few storage units. I'll show you what's on the deck here in a moment. But they have a beautiful ensuite bathroom in the guest room, and oh, it's lovely, real nice. And Maxwell, I said, Maxwell, let's stay out of their hair. They have many more bathrooms, but I said, you come and use our bathroom, because they have children and everything. I said, so you come into our little area here and use our bathroom to take showers. So lovely shower. But I went in, I turned the shower on, got in the shower, and it's lovely, instant hot water. All of a sudden, I didn't realize there's these nozzles everywhere. The nozzles were like hitting me, and I'm like, whoa, all of this water is coming out. There's steam and nozzles down below and nozzles up top, and I'm getting soaking wet. I'm trying to, like, you can have a master's degree, you can't figure out someone else's shower, right? I was laughing. I'm like, what? I'm getting pummeled by water all over the place. I'm trying to reach out and turn off these silly nozzles. Max was like, wasn't that wonderful? I'm like, no. I was getting shot up everywhere with water hoses, jet hoses. I said, can I just have my little, shower head? It's just so funny. You have to get used to things. But we're comfortable. It'll be lovely. So we will be going from the guest room down into the basement. Once that is finished, a beautiful, lovely walkout basement with lovely patio doors. Their property, I will be taking pictures soon of their property, goes way down a hill. There's about 2 acres. It's lovely, very manicured. It's not like this. They live in a development with, not a development. They live in on a cul-de-sac with only 6 homes, I should say. But they all have lots of property, and it's so pretty, real pretty. So we will be self-contained down there. I haven't thought about it yet, but I might put up, somebody said, put up a little card table, do your unboxing, and sew some charm squares together. Yeah, that might be a plan. That might be a plan. But I just want to show you here what I'm looking at. So this is coming around. Look what's been here for a couple days. I better move my candelabra and my hat boxes. Our lovely new deck. Well, it was lovely. Oh, my umbrellas have bitten the dust. This was pretty. And then under here, under the blue tarp, is a bunch of stuff. I'm not quite sure what's under there. Some cleaning supplies. Yeah, but I think it's pretty protected. Oh, they're my bedroom blackout curtains. Oh well. Yeah. But look, I just come over here. Look, it's so beautiful. My friends gave me a beautiful sunflower. Beautiful. So, all will be well. Oh, they got my furniture out of the woods there. That red furniture, sort of done. Wow, that was knocked off its. We had a chimenea that was knocked off its pedestal there, and all that wood in that pile. That's just a fraction of the wood that's here. But I was thinking, like if we have the house raised, man, I'll be way up there. Wow, flippin' heck. I'll be a long way up. It's so funny because right now, for the last, 20 months, I've not done any stairs. I'm old, right? That's the whole purpose of moving to a ranch house. So I said, oh, I'm gonna have to be doing stairs again. How are we gonna get our wood? This is way down the road. I don't even know why I'm worried about it. But how would we get our wood up the stairs into our wood stove? I suppose there's wonderful advantages of living high up on the pillars and make it safe. Our luck, we'll have an earthquake, right? Oh no, I shouldn't say that. That's terrible. Why did I say that? Being so cheerful, James, what keeps you going? No, but yeah. Because somebody did say, oh, could we build up that way on the property? It's worse up that way. This is the driest part, right? Believe it or not, because the creek starts to overflow up there. In fact, our son Luke has a home that, however many, 20 years ago maybe, 18 or 20 years ago, was exactly in this situation. A small little cottage, little 2-bedroom cottage, and their creek overflowed, built their house, and it's 8 foot in the air, or is it 6 foot in the air, something like that. And sure enough, their home also, this flood overflowed. The creek came up, but they are safe. But he was like, well, we're gonna head to higher ground. Oh, these cars are still here, so I'm gonna walk down. Oh boy, there's some of my clothes. What? Oh, my pajamas. Oh well, never mind. Oh, I have more pajamas. They're in a heap, look. Can you see? Oh well, never mind. These are the, oh, we still haven't gotten those things out. These are the 2 cars. Yeah, I'll show you. That, wow, that were swept away. Yeah, that car there had the young man, the young boy, the autistic boy, and his father. And this car here had a young woman. And they tried to cross this bridge. Here's our bridge. This bridge was covered, and they tried to cross, and got pushed and floated into the woods there. And the water had come up, and they just, her windows all smashed out where they had to get her out. They just rescued them, because this was all very deep underwater. There's some fire. There's a fire over there. I guess they're burning. They had some trees come down. Yeah, they haven't gotten their cars, but I don't know if they even run. Yeah, so coming up here, the guys have been feverishly working on our home, but this is all our stuff in the next door neighbor's yard. You see that wood? That's our wood from our backyard. I did show you this before in my last video, but oh, my lovely little Adirondack chair. Yeah, we have to come and sheesh. We have to come and rescue. Oh, there's my other chair back there. Look at the force of that water. This is all from our backyard, where I just came from. All these rounds. Wow. Wow. Yeah. A lovely little country road. At least it's made safe now. Yeah. So, it's going to be ongoing. I'm having to look where I'm going, excuse me. Oh, there's one of my umbrellas. Oh well, there's an umbrella in the ditch. Oh, these wires. There's a wire hanging down there too. Now that we have electric, that tree. A Cadillac survived. Somebody did ask. The water came up to its bumper, but this car started right up. Started right up. I'm not going to go in. Maxwell seemed to be better, although he's still skittish. But he is better. And it's obvious to us that your hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of prayers for our sanity and our peace and calm have worked. I was saying, unless you have been through something like this, and I've said it myself. I've said it before. Oh, oh, I'm so sorry. It's terrible. It's happened to you. Unless you've been through it, the things type of the things. Some things can be replaced. Absolutely, cars and microwaves and televisions and rugs and clothes, they can be replaced. Some things can't, and yet they're gone. So to sort of carte blanche lump all of our things in with, they can all be replaced. That's not true. But they're gone, and you have to deal with it. So I've just asked Jehovah to help me block out the things that I lost. Not out of sight, out of mind, but out of sight, out of mind. So I don't have a complete meltdown, because as you know how much I love my things. A lot of people can are minimalists. They have a simpler life. They have cleansed, they've gotten rid of, burdens. Well, it never was for us or for me. And again, went along with it because it made me happy. My things, and they're gone. But I still have lots of things left. And we were talking to Niles, and oh, he almost, Jordan did cry, and Malia cried, and Jean-Pierre. The boys were like all sort of rendered because it was their, sort of their childhood, and traumatic, even though they don't live here with us. Traumatic for them, and yeah. But Niles was saying, sort of overcome, like you got out alive, like others didn't. I think the death toll now in the 3 states is over 50. That was a that was a honking big storm. And then of course in Louisiana, the loss of life. When we reflect on it, which we don't sort of like to do, but do, how we got out with our life, with our lives, I should say. It really was sketchy. It really was sketchy. And you know, somebody said, oh, you have, you know, PTSD. Well, probably, but not, because we're dealing with it. I wasn't sleeping, and so the last few days, in the middle of, I don't know when it was, in the middle of the day, I thought, well, I can't go on. I'm just going to go to bed, just laying on the bed and fall into a deep sleep, resting. I wasn't eating, and then people have bought food, of course, and so I was scoffing food. I didn't go to the bathroom, and not to be crude, for about 5 days, because I guess I was clenching, but that sort of remedied itself. Understandable. I notice Ian is a bit hunched over, but ever so optimistic. But he has to take it easy. He has to take it easier, I should say, steadier. And as you saw, Maxwell is happier. Because he has his own little place now, away. Oh, it's funny because 3 lovely, beautiful children they have. Lovely, a 5-year-old, 3.5-year-old, 2-year-old. Beautiful, lovely little boy and 2 little girls. But they start early, and they're screaming, and Maxwell's like, I said, Maxwell, we're guests in their home. These are little children. But I realized he's the youngest of 10 children. He was the baby. He does not remember. There was never babies around Maxwell. So, and also with his autism, he's such a good uncle, not a little uncle, just such a good uncle. And it's so sweet. Soleil, the youngest, little 2-year-old, little peanut of a thing, she's following Maxwell around. Maxwell's like holding her and picking her up. It's the sweetest thing. He said, she really likes me. All of his nieces and nephews, but sometimes he gets like, and I'm like, stop, Maxwell. I said, you know, you're the man. You know, you have 16 nieces and nephews, and they all, a couple older ones now, but they all love you. And, you know, be kind and be patient. And he's like, oh, okay. But he's like, I'm so glad I'm moving up to the weight room, the gym they call it, with his own little staircase and everything. We are so blessed. I guess that's why I'm nervous, and laughing, and smiling, and I think that's genuine. I really do, because we are so very, very lucky, blessed, fortunate, honored, overwhelmed with the love and the kindness and the good wishes and the generosity. People are asking if they can send Maxwell something, and it's not necessary, but I tell him. He's like, oh yeah, they can do that. I said, thanks, Phil. And it's just so awesome to be in this part of this quilting / survival community. It's just been wonderful. It's just been wonderful. I said it before. We are our Heavenly Father. The angelic hosts are really looking after us. Lovely. I was sad. That airplane go. I said to Ian, I don't know where my deer are. Where has the wildlife gone? Because there was a lot of wildlife. I don't hear a lot of birds here. Just, no. We have a lot of birds. And I'm sure they'll be back. But my deer came regularly, and I could get within feet of them. And well, we're not here, so maybe they miss us as much as we miss them. There's some birds. There's some crickets. Oh, the crickets come out at nighttime. But so I don't know what the immediate future is. Well, no, I do. We're at our son's house, and everything's cool, and we're safe. We're gonna try to get some normality back. I'm looking forward to, although we're very comfortable, but I am looking forward to having my own entrance, little kitchenette, and so we can you know, have our own food. Although Sarah's been cooking and people have been bringing food, of course. I did feel bad last night. I was very tired, and our son Niles came in, and his wife, and they had been away for a few days, and they had come in, and I was sort of like a zombie. I was just picking things up in our room where we are, and there's several like nice armchairs, little sitting areas. So they were there, and I was just sort of like and Niles was like hugging me. He said, "Are you okay?" I said, I was tired and sort of zoning out, and not you know, traumatized, but like just not there. Understandable. And but I was okay. But he's like, "Did you take something?" Like drugs? And I'm like, "No, I guess I look like I was sort of like a zombied out mess. I was just not, I was a zombied out mess without any drugs." I was just like, I'm so tired and overwhelmed, and I don't know, not that I don't know where anything is, but I don't know where anything is, you know. And it's like I'm trying to sort out. Oh, I did find my look at my skin. I did find my moisturizers, and I thought, oh, that was in a box in the bottom of a bag. Somebody must have put, and the bag was in a box in a bag, because when we went to flee the night of, I had all my lovely moisturizers and everything, and I haven't been able to find them. So I found them. That was good. So little things. Maxwell couldn't find something, and then it appeared, and he was so happy. So yeah, I haven't gotten my computer up. Maxwell has gotten his up, but where we are in the guest room at the other end of the house, Justin, our son-in-law, had tried a Wi-Fi something, but it wasn't working. So he's coming, I believe, today to get my computer up and running. I had to load everything. I don't know my passwords or anything. That's in a box somewhere, which from my office, my little office corner. So I did manage to upload the last video, but that was on Maxwell's computer, and it took forever. I mean, it was a long video. This is going to be a long video, but you guys don't mind. I know you're anxious to hear, you know, somebody, because I'm not sewing, but somebody said, "Oh, just video." I'm like, oh, you know, me rambling on and on and on. Oh, somebody did comment. I immediately removed it. So I did come, oh, you know, you talk so much, and other people have gone through this, or something like that. I'm like, well, excuse me. My friends don't mind me talking. And yeah, so, oh well. So yeah, so the plan is, whatever the plan is at this moment, we're all just regrouping. I know Dom and Sarah and the children are just sort of like right now, it's all quiet. It's all quiet on the Western Front here. Trees are safely down. Home is secured, albeit a bit of a mess. Power's on. Dehumidifiers are running. My Cadillac is okay. Maxwell's quad's still up in the mountains. That's okay. My pajamas are on the front yard. Excuse for me to go get more pajamas, right? And yeah, as I said, I ended my last video where we are alive, and when we actually reflect on it, oh my word. Oh my word, we're alive. Yeah, thank you everybody for all your love, hugs, and prayers. They are working. Bye-bye.